Alrighty, hello. Today is Sunday. You're seeing this probably Sunday, April 3rd, 2022. I've been getting a lot of questions asked over on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should, at @TheRealSurtsey. It's link in the description. But how I am prepping for Easter promo. Easter promo should be dropping this week, and it's arguably, other than Christmas promo, one of the most exciting promos that we'll get, man. We get eggs, a bunch of crazy good cards, potentially even golden tickets, right? They did drop a golden ticket last year as one of the big Easter eggs, so we're potentially maybe have something like that. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to prep, how to get my training, because you want to get a lot of training cards that I'm going to invest in that I think will potentially get upgrades. Now, if you like these types of videos, man, or you like me, hit the like button for you, boy. Comment down below as well if you are excited for the Easter promo or what cards that you want. Don't forget to sub, man. It's free for you. It doesn't cost you a thing. Here's our love. Our goal is 10,000 subs by the end of 2022. So if you haven't subbed already, I definitely appreciate it. All right, so let's take a look in the past, what we expected last year for Sugar Rush promo. It was called Sugar Rush, which what the Easter promo was. We got a lot of players that we got, right? 98 Steven Jackson, Ryan Shazier, Ronnie Lott, Steve McNair, Julio Jones. Julio Jones was actually part of the eggs that you would get. There was 3 special eggs last year. They had a Julio Jones. The other one consisted of the Super Bowl MVP. So last year was Tom Brady. So I'm anticipating maybe something like that. So we could potentially see a 99 cup that you could be given if you get the big, huge egg. And then of course, the other one, which was the most valuable one, was a golden ticket Xavien Howard. So none of this is confirmed. This is all a hunch. This is all that I'm predicting that are going to be getting upgrades. So I'm going to be picking cards that I think are going to be getting 98 overall. So I'm going to tell you the cards that I'm going to invest in. I really don't care too much about any of the 96s, 94s, or anything like that are going to be coming into play. I'm trying to predict on what the masters are going to be and if they're going to be worth investing in. More importantly, I do want the training for next week more than anything, because what's going to happen is the training's really cheap right now. When Easter comes around, it's going to skyrocket because there's going to be training rerolls. We should hopefully get LTDs, but we should be able to get training rerolls that are going to convert into any type of candies or chalk. Since I'm recording this on Saturday, Saturdays are typically one of the best days to get training because everybody is trying to go after the new Ultimate Legends if the Ultimate Legends are good. And surprisingly, they're pretty decent this week. So market has come down a lot. What I've been looking for, I'm trying to get a 2-to-1 ratio right now, right? So I want to spend 2 coins per 1 training. That's it. If I spend like 2.1, 2.2, I'm okay with that as well. Here's a really good one. This is a really good filter you can use to get very, very cheap training. The 92 overalls, right? 92s are selling for about 29,000. The 29,000 is going to get you 10,000 training. I've been trying to buy these 92s less than 22,000. because then I'm getting them for about 2.2, 2.1 if I can get it for less than 21,000. This one's 20,000. I will take this one if I can get it. And I do. That's a 2-to-1 odd. That's what I want, right? So that's going to be 10,000 training for 20,000 coins. You can do this option, right? You can sit under Madden machines. You can sit under Ultimate Legends. Ultimate Legends are a little bit more expensive. The reason why Madden machines are pretty good is because there's a reroll. People are still, unfortunately, losing training doing those rerolls because they're trash. So we're at 96, 97s. These are what I've been doing. You don't have to do 96, 97s at home. If there's a different filter you like, by all means, use it. I'm going to try to get my training for less than 90K. I ideally want it less than like 88,000. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to switch between Madden machines. I'm going to switch between Ultimate Legends, right? So I'm going to be doing this up until I get to 500,000. This is 87,000. Give me this one. Nice. We got this one. So I'm going to be doing this up until I get to 500,000 training. I want to get as close to 3.7 million coins. If I can get to 3.7 million coins and have 500,000 training, that means I got 500,000 training for 1 million coins, which is a 2-to-1 ratio that I want. I'm not going to get that, but that's as close as I want. That's the closest margin. The highest I would want to be at after I get to 500,000 would be like 3.5 million coins. The highest. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to go between Ultimate Legends. I'm going to go between Madden machines and I'm going to buy them anything less than 90, preferably anything less than 88. Can't get trading dirt cheap just yet. It's coming. With the Easter promo, it will happen. Now, what's going to happen with the Easter promo? I should say this. You could wait up until Easter promo drop, as it is possible for the market to absolutely tank. Now, here's the reason why I don't think it's going to happen. It will not tank if there's a reroll or they change the structure up this year. They've done the same structure for the Easter promo the last few years. I will probably lose a lot of coins if they don't have a reroll that's going to convert training into candy or something to go after LTDs. I will lose a lot of coins doing this. So it is a risk. I am just doing it based off this is what they've done the last couple years, and I anticipate Madden being a repetitive company, that they're going to do the exact same thing again. And we should have a re-roll. We should have an option for eggs as well. Now, here's the biggest reason why I'm getting the trading, right? I'm getting it in anticipation for eggs. There should be 2 ways that we should be able to get eggs this year, right? So it'll be any type of different currency that they should add for Easter, or training. Once that comes out on how it's going to be done, or we can do re-rolls for players that are going to include LTDs for training should go up at that price. It should actually skyrocket for at least the first couple days of the Easter promo until it starts settling down. I think it's the last one, right? Yeah, 383,000. I need 3 more to be at 3.7. I need to get them. I should be able to do that. I should be able to get them at about less than 90k. If I can get like the next 3, meaning I got 500,000 training for 1 million coins, 2-to-1 ratio, which is where I want to be. 89. This makes me happy. This gives me a chub. You know what I mean? Nick Chubb giving people chubs. Jesus Christ. I need to get 1 more. It's been a minute. It's been quite some time to try to get these. They're just not posting them for as much as they would have been on Friday. But me doing a Saturday night, it's not really that late into the night. It's just I could get them for 92, 93, but since I'm trying to get them for as close to 2-to-1 as possible, I'm being very, very patient with it. 90k, I'm going to get it just for now. I think I should be pretty close to 500k, right? We quick sold Nick Chubb, Donald there. Dude, I think we're gonna be off by like 10k, huh? Oh, we're off by 5k with 5k remaining. What's 5k? That's a 90 overall. 90s are going for about 16k. It's gonna give us 5,000 trading. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get 92s. Honestly, if you're gonna try to get this, dude, try to do 92s. 92s I feel like are very, very good with 2-to-1 ratios for sure. I'm gonna buy this 90 for 14k. They're going for like 18k right now. I'm just gonna buy it just because I'm kind of tired of sniping for right now. So we spent a little bit over 3.7 million coins, right? So we spent about 10k over, but we are finally at the roughly about the price for 500,000 trading. So I got pretty close to 500,000. Oh my god, I might have got it for about 1.1. So we're looking about 2.1, 2.2 per, which is exactly where I wanted to be. I'm going to talk about a couple players that I'm going to invest in right now with you guys on here if I can get them for relatively cheap. A couple of them are actually most feared players. I think it's DK's turn to come up, man. People have been asking for a card. He has a 93 overall. This card would be very, very good to be a master. Now follow me here. So for me, I'm only predicting what I think the 98s are going to be. Okay, that's it. I'm not predicting anything lower than that. And in my mind, how I'm going to think they're going to get upgraded is I don't think 93s would get an upgrade to a 96. 93s and up, like 93s to 95s, those will be upgraded to 98 pluses, right? Or even 99. So all these players that I'm going to see are ranging from 93 to 95s. And it all makes sense for them to be masters. I think he'll get some type of master 98 overall. He could even potentially get what Julio got last year. He could get a rare egg. And if you pull him on Easter when it hatches, it could be a 98, 99 DK Metcalf. But regardless, I think it's DK's time to shine. I'm going to try to get him for less than 50k. I mean, based off how many DKs are on there, 70, 60, I might as well buy this DK for 60. But I'll be on the lookout for him. I would probably try to get him for 55 and below if you can. All right, moving on up to another most feared player, right? He shouldn't be too far below here. Larry Allen, maybe. He's a 92. I can see him giving an upgrade as well. But Lawrence Taylor, man, the thing about Lawrence Taylor is they've done this card in the past as like an Easter master, like a 97, 98. He's either going to get a 98 or he's going to get an ultimate legend. I don't know which one of the two he's going to get. He's 70k right now. This is expensive. You can get LT for like less than 60k. Again, just trying to hang on to him. It doesn't hurt to invest in. Lawrence Taylor, I can see getting it, man. Getting a 98, if not a big master, maybe 99. It's either that or his card's coming for an upgrade when it comes to an ultimate legend. 69, that's still very expensive. If you can go out, maybe even try to build these guys, that might be an option for you. Just snipe your way up. All right, moving on. Quarterback, Ravens. Who do you guys think I'm talking about? Yeah, baby. Lamar. 98 Lamar coming, dude. Lamar's price for his 93 is running for about 79,000. I wouldn't mind paying 79,000 for this card because I truly think if he gets a 98 overall card anytime soon, this will easily skyrocket to 150. People absolutely just juice everywhere anytime Lamar gets mentioned, man. So I'm going to take advantage of their insecurities, right? So I'm going to get Lamar 93 Redux. You can get this one if you want. I mean, it's pointless, right? I don't know why you would get that. Get his Redux. Try to get it for less than 70k. Hang on to him if you wanted to. I think Lamar is due up for an upgrade, and I can see him being a 98, man. All right, moving on to another blitz player that needs an upgrade. Bo Jackson. This is just like an honorable mention, I guess, as a player that you could potentially invest in. I could see him getting some type of 98. Bo Jackson, 79,000. If you can get a less than, okay, 75, 70, I would probably take a shot at him and hang on to him. It doesn't hurt to invest in him because this card's going to be very, very good when he gets an upgrade. But the card that I should hopefully see in the Easter promo is 94, 95. He is a Lion as well, and he's already expensive, 150,000 for Barry Sanders. I think this card I would probably invest in a little bit more than Bo Jackson. Bo's nose players are super important to invest in. One, because you can't pull them anymore, right? You can only pull their 85s or the 86s, and their 85s don't come as frequently as we like. But Barry Sanders, I want to buy him. I just don't want to spend 150 for him, because you got to think, right? For example, this Barry Sanders probably going to go between 150 and 200K when he gets an upgrade. So to put that into perspective, when Randall Cunningham dropped, Randall Cunningham's at 220,000. Now, the difference between Randall Cunningham compared to all the other ones, wow, he even sold for 226. The difference between Randall Cunningham and all the other ones is Randall Cunningham was available for every single person to get. Randall Cunningham was just those one exceptions where everyone can get him if you have this amount of trading, right? As you can see, Bo's nose, if it's a good Bo's nose player, he should jump up over 200K mark. And I want to say that's probably going to happen. If there's any other Bo's nose 94 wise that would jump over 200K, it would be Barry Sanders. Try to get yourself some Barry Sanders, or start saving your 85 Bo's nose players to make Barry Sanders, because his card's going to be disgusting, and I feel like we're going to get him either the Easter promo or Ultimate Legends are coming very soon. And we're just going to stay on the topic of Bo's nose players. A lot of these upgrades that are going to happen for players that are going to be very, very good are going to be Bo's nose players, right? We already saw Sean Taylor, which, as you know, Sean Taylor, I don't even know how much he goes for right now. Sean Taylor's 179. You got to think there's a couple of these guys in here that are probably going to be very, very expensive. Franco Harris is probably going to be very expensive when he gets an upgrade. Megatron will. Darrell Revis will be. Those are probably the three top that I would probably invest in. I wouldn't go out and spend this amount of coins on them, but trust me when I say keep your 85, keep your 86 Bo's nose players, because they're going to come in clutch. I started doing the last couple of weeks. I have enough to make 295s already and 194, and I plan on trying to buy a bunch of these 85s, right? So there's 7,000 coins already per for an 85, which is ridiculous. I would try to get them close to 5 as possible, but there's not even that many on the block at all, and they're expensive, and there's a lot of good players on the Bo's nose program. They're going to get upgrades. They're going to be absolutely disgusting. So that's how you should get some cheap training. Those are some cards I'm going to invest in. Hopefully it helps too. Hopefully it pays off. Again, I'm not liable for any of this if it goes down south. So if you're going to be taking an L and you're following my lead, I'm going to be taking it out. But I'm pretty confident, man. I think we're going to make some good coins. I think we're going to get some crazy stuff for Easter, man. We're going to get a bunch of eggs. It's going to be a good time. If you like the video, make sure you like the video. Do not forget to sub on the way out. Stay up to the guys. Tell your mom and tell your daddy. Catch you guys on the next video.